So this is the central pipe. First of all, remove both the ends from here, these white pieces, and lower this rod for adjustment. Loosen the knob for this piece. Then take it out. Yes. Keep it aside for later use. Now this is the center pipe. You need to assemble both the arms on the left and right side as according to the color code. The sprayer kit consists of three sets of pipe, uh, a hose pipe connector, and the cable and filter which is attachment. So there are three sets of pipe. So the pipe which goes first is this one, which is having a mark at this end, and which are these two, and you can identify the one by looking at the number of holes. So the one which is closest to the center pipe is having less number of holes in it. You can see that here there is one hole and there is another hole here. So yeah, so here the first hole is here, the second hole is here. So you can see a larger gap between this. The second pipe is this one. Both the pipes are of same diameter, but you can identify that the mark on the first pipe is on this side, which is yeah, beside the shorter side, and the mark on the second pipe is on the shorter length of the pipe. So this is the second pipe. You can also identify in the other way that it has more number of holes on it. So you can compare that. Here we are having two holes, whereas here it is having one hole at this distance. So you can identify in this way as well. And the third pipe is this, the smallest diameter pipe. Okay, yeah. So now we'll be assembling both the sets on either side of the center of pipe. So now we'll be placing the three sets of these two sets of pipe over both the sides of the center pipe. So pipe number one will be placed here inside this. The mark should be facing upwards, like here. So it goes like this. This. The second side of the first pipe. So here's the red marking. So it should be facing upwards like this. So this one. Make sure that the sand particles do not go inside the pipe, or else it will block the small hole in the pipe. Now we will be taking the second set of pipe. So the second set of pipe, which is having marking on the upper end of the pipe, as shown here. This marking of the pipe should be aligned to the mark on the first pipe as this. Similarly, on the other side, you can also ensure that the hole of the pipe is horizontal in this position, whereas in the second pipe, whereas in the first pipe, you can find the hole in the upper position. Now we will be assembling the last set of pipes. This is the last set of pipes. This is of the smallest diameter. This also should be aligned similarly as the other two. The marking should be aligned to the other marking provided on the pipe, on the second pipe. Third row also is having the hole in the horizontal position like this, similar to the second row. We can ensure that the holes are in a similar way between the second and the third pipe. Now we need to open up the ropes. They will provide it. Yeah. So these are the two hooks for running the ends of the sprayer, and it is attached to the cable. So we need to separate those. Now the loop on of the cable goes on to the center pipe, the top of the center pipe, whereas the hook goes on the first rod of the pipe. So we need to attach this hook. We need to attach this hook to the first pipe, something like this, and the other loop of the cable. So the hook goes to the pipe which is the farthest away from the center pipe, and the loop goes to the top of the center pipe. You get a filter along with this sprayer kit. So you get a connector along with it where you can connect this your hose pipe to the filter. It comes in this way. You get a connector with a nipple in it and the threaded connector on the other side. So you need to connect your hose pipe to this nipple with the thread in it, and you need to connect it to the filter like this. After we have assembled the sprayer, so we can keep this tripod instead of you will be getting a tripod, and you can assemble it to where you want to place it. Yeah. So we need to assemble it in the when it is down. So we need to take this tripod along with the things that we have removed earlier from the center pipe. Now uh, insert the center rod to this tripod until it hits the top surface. Now insert this leveling attachment onto the center pipe from underneath. Uh, uh, Now we are ready to lift up the sprayer. Now we can lift the sprayer like this and open up the lid of the sprayer. We can adjust the level. We put in the level indicator. We need to lower this level so that we can pierce the rod inside the fan. So after getting a proper level, we need to pierce this rod inside the fan. Now the sprayer is on its leg. Make sure that the spirit level is in the center. and the sprayer should look something like this. Now we need to attach the filter at the bottom end. So the bottom part of the center pipe is available with a hole where we need to attach the filter in this way. We need to close this valve. Now we need to attach the hose pipe to the filter like this. You can directly connect the long piece of hose pipe available with you on this nipple with the connector. Yes. Your sprayer is ready to move around and water your field. Yeah. So you need to lift the sprayer and just need to place your tripod and you need to pierce the ground with the help of this rod. You need to push it down so that it goes into the ground and have a shot at the level sensor, level indicator. So you can open the legs of the tripod and move it up and down. You can also adjust the uh, position of this level indicator onto this center pipe. So you get a proper level here. It is important for the proper rotation of your sprayer. Now we have the sprayer on its legs. Make sure that the ring provided here it fits onto the rod provided in the tripod so that it can move properly. If there is some gap here, then you can lift the level indicator here and you can adjust it as required.